I got myself a pretty little girl. She was a pretty little girl, and we had a real good time. A real good time. At the time, I felt it was money well spent. But I woke up this morning, and Frank, I tell you, I had this ball. It looked like a ball of fluff, and it was just kind of nestled in my pubes. I get up this morning, and I touch, what is this? I touch this ball of fluff, and Frank, the ball of fluff just started going off in every direction. It wasn't a ball of fluff, Frank. It was notorious pubic crabs, Frank.
Hey, Frank, it's Vinny. Frank, I'm calling in with the Wormhole Police Blotter for the week ending Sunday, May 2, 2021. Frank, we had a really good fucking week. Really good fucking week. Here's the raw numbers, Frank. The Wormhole Police destroyed a total of over 4 billion ISK for the fucking week. We had some losses, we did. One of them, oh my goodness, we'll talk about that loss in a bit. One big loss. We lost just about $1 billion for the week, 996 million for the week. That gives us a net gain of 3,059 million for the week that the Wormhole Police removed from mostly spooky space. Although we did have one really big one in high sec. So we're still flying around in an Astero donated by James Payne of Wrecking Machine, those good boys. I think I've got 16 kill marks on it. It's currently parked in Jita right now. And until I go pick it up, I'm going to switch to my pacifier for just a bit. Now, Frank, let's start out by talking about our position on the leaderboard for the extremely highly competitive ship, the Astero. Frank, we did pretty goddamn good for the week. For the month, rather. For the month of April, our top pilot in the Astero spaceship was Vinny. Vinny came in at number 12 overall for the month. Our corporation sitting at number 2 with 118 kills for the corporation in an Astero. You'll notice that we're well above those porch pirates. They came in at number 3 with 103. Our alliance, holy fuck, for our alliance, 138 kills for the Wormhole Police Alliance. That puts us at number 3 for the Astero leaderboard for the month of April. We're really proud of those numbers, Frank. Really proud of those numbers. That's a highly competitive ship. Let's talk about what we did for the week, buddy. Monday, light day Monday. 94.5 million collected, with our top pilot being Viking Odinson. We call him Hightower. Hightower got himself a probe belonging to Matiner. And that probe was worth 47 million. That was the top kill for the day. Loot Fairy said get fucked, only dropped 3. But let me tell you about this incident with Jesus 3D. You know, we're cleaning up after the station destruction from the Sunday before. And it's after midnight. We've been working hard, hauling that stuff out, getting ready to make a donation to the Blood Raiders Children's Charity. And Jesus is our dedicated hauler. He's picking up the boxes, heading on out with them. And I'm just kind of sitting there in that Astero dominated by Wrecking Machine, keeping an eye on him. Out of fucking nowhere, drops 2 guys from New Eden Market Makers, the Pretenders Alliance. It was a Stratios and a Thorax, and I'm just and Jesus 3Ds and his Proteus. And I'm not really paying attention, and I hear Jesus. He's saying, like, I could use a hand here. So I have a look, and he's got the two of them just beating on him. I dropped in and put some EC drones on the Stratios. It was what I could think to do, and some more EC drones on that Thorax. Jesus was able to take that Thorax out. He got himself 20 fake internet points. Loot Fairy smiled on him. For a 40 million-ish ship, dropped 13 million. Rare instance where the Loot Fairy smiled on us, and we were happy to take TX Racer out. His buddy fucked off soon after. Good move. Good move. Wormhole Police on the scene. Let's get out of here. Now on Tuesday, Wilo Otsada comes out on top with top kill of the day and a stero belonging to Sophia Nabali. That Astero was worth 116.6 million. Drop 30 million. Drop 30 million. Boy, Wilo's doing a great job. We're really proud of Wilo. Happy to have her on the force. Let me tell you. Now, Wednesday, rough day. Wednesday was a rough day. I told you last week that we'd be seeing more from those 3 oars down, folks. And I wasn't mistaken. Lucy and Charlie were able to take a few more of their ships away. But unfortunately, Lucy had a devastating loss. Now, let me tell you a story here, buddy. On Tuesday, Lucy had mentioned her kill mark count on that Proteus. And I told her, she told me it was like 93 on Tuesday or something. I told her, I said, Lucy, you only need to get 101 kill marks on that ship for a medal. And I was getting all the paperwork done, ready to hand that medal out, and the lost mail comes across. This is Lucy's first combat loss since joining the force. We don't count the graduation ceremonies as combat losses. This is Lucy's first loss since joining the force. Incredible number of days without a loss. 100 days without a loss. And Lucy loses her Proteus. Now, I gotta tell you, it was the 3 oars down people that took it away from her. They took a couple of their ships and then they came back with an appropriate force, and they were able to take out Lucy's Proteus with 95 kill marks on the ship. Ship worth nearly 760 million ISK. Heavy loss. Heavy loss for Lucy. Now, she told me afterwards that it was just like a gangbang at the arcade, and it was her that they played. That's what she told me afterwards. Now, top kill of the day, Lucy got the final blow on one of their on their Raven, belonging to 3 oars down. Charlie and Lucy teamed up. Lucy got the final blow that was worth 405 million. Now, I can tell you, you do the numbers, the Wormhole Police took a whole lot more of their stuff than they took of ours. We ended Wednesday down 166.72 million. Rough day. Rough day for the Wormhole Police. Now, on Thursday, Charlie was feeling pretty bad about Lucy's loss. He really was. And he was also feeling a little bit nervous about his own Proteus. So, what can you do in a situation like that? Charlie steals Lucy's meter-made mobility scooter and goes to town. Charlie goes to town in the meter-made mobility scooter. Takes out Phil Key, flying in a heron, worth 54 million. Loot Fairy smiled on Charlie, dropped over 31 million for Charlie, and puts another kill mark on the meter-made mobility scooter. Now, on Friday, Charlie and Lucy had a slow day. Now, what is a slow day like for the Wormhole Police? You're flying around, you've got expensive ships, you've got contraband in the trunk, and you've got a slow day. What do you do? What do you do? Well, clearly you consume the contraband and just start throwing expensive ammo at dead POS sticks. Charlie and Lucy took out 2 of them. Charlie got the final blow on the first one, belonging to Acer Soron Industries, Inc., a Minmatar control tower. It was worth $137.89. Charlie got the final blow on that one. Lucy gets another one of their POS sticks, gets the final blow on that one. So the Wormhole Police are out there doing public service, removing these dead sticks, an eyesore. Removing these dead sticks from wormhole space. Now, while all that's going down, Charlie runs out of ammo. He heads back to High Sec to pick up some more ammo. Charlie says, hey, there's a Blinky Orca out here in High Sec. Well, that didn't last long. This Blinky Orca, belonging to La Palantine, is on autopilot traveling through Metropolis. Blinky. Holy fuck. It was worth over $2 billion. ISK, and Charlie got the final blow on that. Holy fuck. I'll bet you that woke him up. Now, that was Saturday. Their events rolled on over into Saturday, and that was the biggest kill for the day on Saturday. Now, on Sunday, we had a pretty good day on Sunday. And Charlie got the top kill of the day on Sunday, again, doing public service, removing these dead POS sticks from wormhole space. It's a thankless job, let me tell you, it takes just about forever. They took one out belonging to Profit Seekers, SEC. That was worth over $114 million. Holy fuck! Now, we also had some losses on Sunday. They were kind of off-duty losses. The streamer Gungix, he was running a free-for-all on Sunday, and I was going to show up in a Rifter and just make a showing for the Wormhole Police. Community service. You know how it is. So I didn't know how my Rifter would stack up against stuff, so I needed something to try it out on, and little Jerry says he's got all kinds of blinkies and Amaaki. Holy fuck. A low-sec system. Little Jerry says he's got a bunch of blinkies out there, so I headed out there and promptly lost my Rifter. Put up a good fight, lost my Rifter worth $13 million. And Jerry's still going at it, so I head back to the office, see what other kind of random ships I have laying around. I have a worm sitting in a box, so I put it together and flew back out there and lost it. That was worth another $82.8 million. So I fly back and I see what else I got in the box. I got another Rifter. That was worth $27 million, lost it. Meanwhile, Jerry's fighting those 2 dirtbags that were giving us the business, and he couldn't take them out alone. And Jerry lost his Estero, worth $92.8 million. So we had a down day on Sunday with $171.76 million destroyed, $215 million lost, put us down for $44 million for the day. Went out afterwards. That'll come out next week on Gungix's free-for-all. That went down in the Serpala system. I did lose my Rifter there, but not before taking out a few of the other boys. Now, Frank, I gotta tell you, I can't say it enough how much the Wormhole Police appreciate your hard work, buddy. Really appreciate your hard work, and we know it's work for you. So I want to thank you, buddy. So that's the Wormhole Police report for the week ending May 2, 2021. Now, Frank, this Sunday's Mother's Day. Motherfucking Mother's Day. Don't forget, buddy. Everybody call your mom. Call your mom. She misses you. She misses you so much, so call your mom. Love you, Frank. You have a great fucking week.